I want to stay in Europe because I had the time of my life on my Erasmus placement in Germany, and I want others to have the same opportunity.
I can speak some German because I went to go and live in Berlin for 1 year after university. Because we live in the EU, we have the opportunity to go and live wherever we want.
Being a student in continental Europe means that I'm allowed to study for £1,500 a year. I can speak 4 languages, and I've got a lot of international experience that will help me get a job.
I think we should be part of the EU because the EU gives us all the freedom to work wherever we want in the EU without any restrictions.
My daughter was one of them until recently, and many of them are in very well paid jobs, and I don't want their right to be able to work anywhere in Europe taken away from them.
And we need people to be able to come freely into our borders to work.
And I think it's so important that we stay in Europe because of the jobs it creates.
We can be part of a thriving international economy.
Were we to leave the EU, many of the financial institutions and manufacturing facilities would leave our shores and go and relocate within mainland Europe.
Britain standing alone away from the rest of the world is just not a sensible way to go forward.
It would be a disaster for the North East, which is trying to establish itself as the manufacturing centre in the UK, the only region with a positive balance of payments to withdraw from Europe.
In Orkney and Shetland, the bedrock of our local economy is still farming and fishing. These are exporting industries, and for us the economic case for remaining part of the United Kingdom is stronger today than it has ever been.
In the southeast where I'm from, millions of jobs are linked to our open trade with the European Union.
From outside of the EU, we'd still have a lot of EU legislation imposed on us without any of the say.
And I don't understand why we wouldn't want to be part of the discussion.
Without membership of the EU, we as a country will be impoverished, both in terms of the economy and in terms of broader society.
We also have the opportunity of joint political action, in particular with regard to President Putin's Russia.
And working together with our colleagues, we can make sure that our voice is heard right across Europe, protecting our birds, our wildlife and our precious countryside.
And in my particular area, I know we've got to work together to fight global poverty.
From my perspective, Europe helps us with our defence, it helps us with our security.
The European Union has presided over the longest period of peace in the history of Western Europe.
I'm deeply passionate about human rights, civil liberties and protecting the rights of workers.
The Tories are going to protect our human rights, it's going to be the EU. Lots of the problems are transnational problems that go across borders, and we need that sort of solution to try and deal with it, and the EU gives us a forum within which to do that.
Whether it's human rights or LGBT rights or workplace rights or want to promote jobs, equality, prosperity, we have to stay in the EU.
It's because of the European Union that we get 20 days annual leave plus bank holiday.
Peace, business and jobs.
3 million jobs are impacting on the EU, and I think staying in is absolutely crucial.
I think we should be an open internationalist country, and I'm worried by the idea of us leaving Europe because I think we'll lose those values, and I think those are very important.
It's a great way of improving the culture that we have. It's a great way of allowing people to explore.
I want to keep Britain great. I want us to stay at the heart of Europe.
Europe is vital to Britain, and Britain is vital to Europe.
I want Britain to stay within the European Union because I want what's best for Britain. I'm a patriot. I don't want to put millions of jobs at risk. I don't want to risk the stability and peace that Europe has built up over half a century. I want to do what is best for my country. I want to vote the way patriots should vote. Vote for Britain to stay a major power in the world, to lead, not to leave.